on my iPad, and this is not an expert show of my racing expertise. It's just to try and help some of you get to grips with the controls and understand how it works. So typically you would go to the custom race just in the second left corner, but we're just going to go and Nacras. They're super fast and crazy. I hate them. And show you how this works. So I'm just going to press the green button here to go. And then if I had any of these, oh goody, I'm going to get Best VMG for free. That's great. That's a super button to use. If you've got some tokens, then you can use some of those others. But the Best VMG is definitely worth having. And then I'll just press the green to go. And there's just two arrows. It's showing you the course. So it's always the same course. It looks a bit weird because it shows you that it's kind of doing that figure of 8, but there's no need to do that. You just go, ooh, crikey, through whichever way. Right, and the great thing about this is that if you hit somebody, you don't obviously actually hit anybody. So I was slightly stressed the first time because I thought I was going to hit somebody, and it's saying here that I'm waiting for players, so it's not going to start a sequence until we've got 16 players. So this button here just allows me to bear off. And you can see there's the red and white windsock. When that's green, I am on Best VMG, and I've got a Best VMG button, so I can press that if I want to go upwind. The red button either does a tack or a jibe, depending on which leg of the course you're on. So as I'm going downwind at the moment, if I press that, it will jibe me. If I want to bear up into the wind, I've got to use this one here to help me go up into the wind. I'm 1 minute away from a start sequence. If I press the yellow one, it will just flap my sails. So that's a great one. And you can see on the far left, it's telling me how far away I am from the course. So the two buoys are 270 metres and 272 metres in that direction. Okay, so I'm coming up onto the wind, and you can see there I just went through the green windsock. The green windsock is your best speed, so if you want to get super technical, and there's a boat coming, so I might just tack away. And if you hit somebody, then you don't have to do any turns or anything. Can you see I've got a red exclamation mark, so it's just slowing me down, and I've got a green windsock, which means that my velocity made good is the best it can possibly be. I'm a bit too early in the Nacras because they go really fast, so I'm just going to spin round. 10 seconds to the start, still too early. Okay, it's not going to be good this because I might have to do a port tack start, but I might tack off there. Oh, and I've hit loads of boats, but I am on starboard. And if I press Best VMG, it will take me. I'll bet to tack off onto that one. I've caused absolute carnage on this race. But it's automatically putting me on the Best VMG, and I'm on starboard, so that other boat should take the penalty. And in the circle at the top, you can actually see where the wind is. The darker bands are the wind. I'm going to tack now, press the red button. And you can see a kind of beam of light, and that beam of light is taking you to the first buoy. And I'm on auto Best VMG, so that's giving me the green windsock all the time. But if I want to adjust out of this, almost like cruise control on your car, then you can bear off a bit. Sorry, bear off a bit, goes that way, head up a bit, goes that way, but I'm going to press Best VMG again. And it's always carnage on the leylands. And you can see now it's telling me 244, 236. That's to the mark. I reckon if I tack now, I'm probably about on the ley line. Nope, got that wrong. So I'm going to tack back again. So because I'm going upwind, when I press the red button, it takes me to tack. I think I might lay the mark now, so I'm going to tack. Yep, and that's looking okay. And you can see there's a gate, so there's a spacer mark. I'm just going to bear off a bit, but don't bear off too much. You're just using these arrows. Right, and I'm going to pop the spinnaker up, which takes 2.5 seconds. And you'll see, again, my speed will improve dramatically once the kite up. I can press best VMG and it takes me automatically to the perfect wind angle. But you don't always have that button available. I'm going to jibe, red button, and I'm heading down to the gate. And it doesn't matter which way you go through. It does get in a bit of a muddle if you miss the gate. So I can't recommend that. Oh, crikey. Okay, and oh, I'm going to miss it. No, I think I'm all right. Oh, but I haven't got my kite down. So if you forget to take your spinnaker down, then you don't go upwind very well at all. So I'm just heading up to the wind. But I'll just, oh, I went through it too far. Can you see I went through the green? There we go. Okay, so I'm just doing it manually this time. So as I press those buttons, there we go. I'm on, it's green, so that means that I'm getting my best VMG on that. If you press it, then it will automatically do it. It doesn't allow you to tell the wind shifts, and there are wind shifts on these courses. Right, I'm going to tack again. You can see I haven't had a great leg, I've slipped down places. I'm heading out this way. The course looks pretty steady. I can't see any dark patches, so I can't see any points at which there's more wind. But I'm going to come across, because it's quite often carnage on the, oh, I don't quite know why I'm digging my bow like that. Unless that's a good thing, of course. Here we go, and I think I might make the mark now. It's very, very easy to overstand the mark, and you can, if you're on a computer, you can zoom out. Don't quite know how to do it on an iPad. I've overstood the mark, so I'm bearing off a bit, but not too much. Oh, too much. Okay. Oh, and I'm going to have to take a penalty on that one. And I'm putting my spinnaker up, but I'm a bit late doing it. Press my Vest VMG because I'm not very good at going downwind. And then make sure that you don't overstand again. It's telling you how far 622, about 600 metres. Now the red button, because you're going downwind, will jibe you and take you to the perfect angles. If you can get the VMG going, that really does make the best difference to your speed. So those two arrows just bear away and bear up, but the little windsock is your absolutely brilliant key as to whether you're going on the wind perfectly or not. You can just, as it says, tap anywhere to continue, and it comes up with the information. What's quite nice is if you press the arrow, then it gives you all your data, and then press finish, and you can see I've got 3 cans, so you can open the cans just by pressing on them. Press them again. Oh, the green one is the most useful because it gives you those extra tokens like ley lines and velocity made good, etc., that you can use during the race. The blue one allows you to change the colour of your sails. Not that necessary. No idea what the red one does, but the green one is the most useful. So I hope that's useful.